guys, and welcome back to another update of the deck of panning project. As we all know at this point, this one was started by Emily from Emily and Max. It's been going on for a few years, but this is the first year that I'm finally joining in. And it's all based on, well, a deck of cards and a game board where Emily just keeps rotating the prompts and they'll match with the cards. I am currently working on 8 products in this project. Because I'm doing it Emily style, I'm rolling something new in every time, whether I'm finishing something off or not. I did finish something off this time, so that's good. We're not going up, I think. I shouldn't say that yet because we've all seen, or at least you may have seen in one of my previous updates, that I got the prompts where I had to roll in additional products. But yeah, let's jump in and start talking products. Starting off with the product, one of the products that's been in here since the start, my L'Oreal Glam Bronze Trio. I am still working on the highlight part, but we're definitely getting there with that. There isn't a whole lot left here anymore, which probably means that I'm getting into the bronzer part by the time that little bit of a tan that I have is going to go away. Yeah, I'm just going to have to start playing around with that. I haven't really thought about how I'm going to use that bronzer yet. It's like a very shiny, shimmery bronzer, which is not really my thing usually, but we'll see. I have used this an additional 24 times, bring me to a total of 148 uses in this project. I have definitely used it a lot more before that. Then bronzer. I am still working on my Sephora little bronzer in here, this guy right here, and oh, sorry for the glare. As you can see, still no pan, sadly enough. I've used this an additional 24 times as well for a total of 138 uses. I have no idea why there is still no pan on this thing. I'm definitely getting there, and basically once I hit pan, I might just as well like finish off the whole thing because there won't be much left in here anymore. Actually, talking about that, I know like somebody mentioned to me like, why don't you repress it, because that pan is way too small to try and use it. Let me show you the brush that I'm using. This is the brush that I'm using with that, and like I kind of like squeeze it, which you can already see is basically the size of the pan, and then I go in, get the product out, and then kind of in a squeezy way use it to, it kind of looks like dirty at this point, but that's just the angle. That's not what it looks like in real life. Anyway, like, and then I like even it out a little bit, put a little bit up here, but this is definitely like a good size to be able to use it with that. So this brush works pretty well for that, which is why I'm leaving it in the pan as is. But yeah, 138 uses, still no pan. We're gonna keep working on it. Then my Revlon blush, this one in Pinking of You. I'm trying to get to 30 uses on this one, but because I'm also working on my Panda palette blush, I'm only doing that 5 uses at a time. So I've used it another 5 times over the last month, bringing me to a total of 25, which means that all things going the way I would expect them to, this one will be rolling out next time. So that is exciting. I've definitely made some nice progress on this one again throughout those 30 uses, so that is really good, and maybe there will be a point where I actually will be able to finish this one off. Who knows? Then next, one that I was kind of hoping I would have been able to finish off by this time is my Catrice Pout Polish that I've decanted into this little packaging. Well, you can see there's still product in here, but it really is not a lot anymore. I am using this pretty much every morning. I'm wearing it on top of my lipstick right now as well. So every morning when I'm doing my makeup, I put on whatever lipstick or no lipstick. And this, I try to most days anyway, put that on in the morning at least one time, and then throughout the day I might like go for different products. But I've started to make it a habit that in the morning at least I try to use it once. I've used it 20 times over the last month. So looking at how that compares with the Glam Bronze and the bronzer, there's a 4 times difference. Sometimes it just didn't make sense for my look to add like a pretty bright color to it. But with it 20 times, I'm at 50 now. It was at 30 before, and there definitely was a good bit more in here. So I'm guessing that if I can keep the usage up in a similar way, I should be able to roll this one out next time as well. So that would be good. That would be 2 products that can hopefully roll out next time. Now, a more boring one, my what is this? L'Oreal Paris Unchanging Beige Infallible Longwear Lip Duo Compact with like the 2 sides here. I have not worn this over the last month. I still have a similar amount left, or the same amount, I guess. It's not similar because I just haven't touched it. I'm so close on a lipstick right now that I've just been fully focusing on that one. I haven't really even tried to get at least a few uses in on this guy, but that should be changing very soon. So next month I will hopefully have some more progress on this one. Next up, another lipstick that I have been using. This is my Maxfactor lipstick in Icy Rose, and this one I'm using as a cream blush. This is where we are right now. I was able to make a new mark this time, not a major mark, but it's kind of like getting pretty domed in a way, just because like I'm putting my brush on top and it just takes whatever it takes. It's not like I'm trying to flatten it out in a specific way. So it's moving. It doesn't seem to be moving as quick, but I think it's more domed now than it was last time. So I guess that kind of explains the slow movement a little bit. I have used it also 24 times, bringing me to a total of 86 uses. But as I said, I'm using it with a brush. I'm using it as a cream blush. So it's not moving as quickly as when I would use it as a lipstick, but I don't love the color very much. So I'm fine with it moving a little bit more slowly, but at least somewhat consistently as a cream blush for me to get this out of my collection. Don't know if it's still gonna happen this year, but next year at least. Then we had my ILIA lip gloss. I had used this 7 times last time, and it was a usage one where I had to pick a product and use it a certain amount of times based on a number I rolled. And I've used it 10 times now. It was only 3 more uses, so it makes complete sense. I've used it more than the 10 times actually, but I haven't tracked it after I hit the 10 uses. So sometimes I just don't want this type of look. So even though I'm still working on like a very like bright corally orangey lipstick, when I put this on top, it makes it more pinkish. And when my clothes would be a bit more cool toned, and it just wouldn't really work. Or when I did my eye look with like a blue eyeshadow or something, I put this on top and that made it more wearable because it turned more pink as opposed to like full on warm toned. It was still a warm toned pink, but not orange basically. So yes, this one is rolling out, which was kind of a given, but still very exciting. And then lastly, where did I, oh here, oops. My Rituals lip balm that I rolled in last time. Pretty sure that this was like easy peasy lemon squeezy type of product. I'm not gonna roll it all the way up because this turning mechanism is so slow, but I've made a huge chunk of progress on this one. I'm using it normally at least once a day, but in most cases I've used it a little bit more here and there. I like to throw this on before I'm going for a run or going to the gym, just to have like that little bit of moisture on my lips. I'm using it in the evening most times before I go to sleep. And sometimes when I'm not feeling like putting on a gloss or something, when I'm just chilling around the house, I might put this on my lips as well. So I've used this one 27 times, and with 27 times I mean 27 days. Just to make that clear, that's always my thing. I'm not marking every single use because it's too much trouble. But yeah, 27 days, made a big chunk of progress. I think it's gonna take me 2 more months until I can finish this one off, but I will definitely be close to having this one done by the next time. And those are the products that I was working on. So now I've got my deck of cards here. I'm gonna do a little extra shuffle as always, and then we're gonna see what type of prompt we're gonna get, and we'll be rolling in next time. So I'm splitting it somewhere in the middle. The 2 of, I literally have to Google it. I'm so bad with my suits in English. The 2 of diamonds. let's take a quick look at what that is. I've got my laptop behind you guys. So the Two of Diamonds is a spray. Well, there's only really one product I can pick here, considering I still want it to be somewhat makeup related and not like a hairspray, or, well, a perfume would be possible as well. But I think I'm gonna go with my makeup spray. Wait, let me have a think and I'll get back to you. I decided to indeed go with the Body Shop Vitamin C Energizing Face Mist. This is what I use on my face when I am done doing my makeup, kind of to set it. I was considering doing a perfume as well, but I'm in a period right now where I just kind of grab for whatever perfume I'm feeling like. I just don't feel like specifically focusing on anyone, so I'm not gonna make myself do that. This one is getting there. I was kind of starting to reconsider, thinking that like this is not a packaging that you can see through, but when I could see the light coming through, and then when I kind of use my finger as a like shadow to see where we're at, we're about here on this guy right now. I will make a proper marking once I'm done filming, but yeah, this is what I'm going to be working on. My guess is 2 months, maybe 3, and this one will be done. And I'll probably repurchase it again. But yeah, this is nice. It's an easy enough one to work on. So products that I'm hoping to finish before next time are definitely these two, or like I will have my 30 uses on this one, and this one will hopefully be done by next time. Still very much hoping that I will be able to hit pan on that bronzer. Let's see, it can't be too far away anymore at this point. And I think I'm gonna get like somewhat close on this lip balm as well, but I think it's gonna be around for another time. But it would be nice to at least be able to roll 2 products out, because that would bring the amount of products that I'm working on down, which gives me a bit more like flexibility to pull in some different types of products and not get overwhelmed with having too much of the same, basically. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.